fans, lowering the bar on fetishes since 2016.
Well, if I'm not doing any of y'all, then you're starting this.
Really?
Yep.
It's supposed to be your show.
No, Porch Chat with Kat. It's your show now.
Why do I have to take all the responsibility for this house? Alright, so here goes. So this week, we aren't focusing on random news, because that is way too crazy. I'm going to report about the absolute weird things that happened around my mother-in-law's house. First, she lives in South Georgia. To put this in context, and if you know South Georgia, you know what I'm talking about.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
There's a Dollar General on every corner.
So?
People know what I'm talking about. Okay, to move on. We went and visited, and I patiently sat in the car for 6.5 hours in a mild panic attack.
Why were you having a panic attack?
Because I don't like being on the interstate for 6.5 hours.
Okay.
Anyway, she has a big house for one person. Needless to say, she doesn't go in a lot of the rooms. So, when we were up there, I saw something by the fireplace in a room she doesn't use. And I figured it was just dog shit, because we had 4 dogs up there. But nope. Dead bird.
Wait, did you go to pick it up?
Hell no, I made Drew do it.
Well, how'd you know it was a dead bird and dog shit?
Because I got close enough to see it was a dead bird.
Was it a big bird or a little bird?
It was a little bird.
Oh, okay.
We only have small dogs, so I hope it wasn't a big bird. Finally, she had a snake in the house. She called someone that actually climbed through the doggy door to catch it.
The person did?
Yes.
Were you there for this, or this is a story she told you?
No, it's what she told me.
Okay.
Again, what the hell?
Did the person crawl through the doggy door?
Yes.
It's a little person, that's a little doggy door.
I couldn't climb through
I
it.
don't think you could.
Okay, on to this. Thank God it was not a time when we were visiting. I'm really the only one that goes upstairs in the house. There was a woman from a real mental health facility that somehow wandered through the woods, found her way into the house, and went upstairs and went to bed. What? Really? Not making this up. Finally, one summer she had a bumper crop of tomatoes, only to figure out it was because of a sewage leak in her yard.
Do you remember how she figured out it was because of a sewage leak in the yard? Do you remember that part?
Well, because she didn't have tomatoes growing
She
there.
never had tomatoes growing there before.
So, no tomatoes for me on that trip.
Or ever again.
Or ever again.
That's why I don't eat tomatoes.
You don't eat tomatoes because you only like the ones from the grocery store.
They don't have any taste. Like, these grown in our garden, I won't eat those.
Alright, that's all I got for now. Love you, Barbara. Now, back to Drew. Oh, nope. One last note. My mother-in-law also thought Drew was special until he went to law school. She also doesn't like him to have sharp objects. He also grew up with essentially 2 mothers. Because
Three.
Three
Two sisters.
mothers. Whatever. Because his sisters were a decade older than him. So to humor him, I pretend like I care. Maybe I married him out of pity. I don't know. But he does his best to play shitty music and think people will actually listen.
I don't know why I come out here and do this with you. I really don't.
I don't know why I do either.
Go to church on Sunday, gotta ask Jesus to wash away my sins. Go to church on Sunday, then I saddle up and I'll send them all again. Shoulder blade again, do work on Monday. I shoulder blade again, this was my 28th time. You can smell the boss man coming from a country miles, old spice walking on down the line. I really hate Mondays, big boss says I better not be late again. I really hate Mondays, hey don't you know I need this job with my friends. Got myself rolling out early on Tuesday. I got myself rolling so I keep my job. Who'd have seen it coming when I got stuck on the highway? I had to pull over when my bladder began to throb. I really hate the highway, sneaking on the shoulder trying to be discreet. So I really hate the highway. When the trooper walked up, I dribbled on his feet. I woke up to this evil stinking feeling. Wednesday I woke up to a press of doom. At the work there's a pink slip waiting. I boxed up myself, headed the nagging groom. Gonna do some heavy drinking. Someone tell Jesus he ought to look away. I'm gonna do some heavy drinking. When Sunday comes, I won't remember this day. Thursday I was woke up with a bad hangover. Thursday I was staggered, but I'm looking back. Catching the budget cabinet, crawled back into bed with my good friend Jack. My head's doing some spinning, and I don't think I'm gonna be a face today. My head is doing some spinning. Something tells me I ought to kneel down and pray. Jesus? Sometimes I find the lies, the designs of my moral drought, the lies and the crimes of other people's lives can send me spinning out. And each day I'll rise, lift my eyes to the sky, seek your salvation. But then I'll cry when I spy from on high all the devil's privations. Go to church on Sunday, but you know I've been worried about my soul. Go to church on Sunday, gotta figure out which way I'm gonna go. Hey everybody, come on meet me at church on Sunday, gotta figure out which way I'm gonna go. Hey everybody, meet at church on Sunday, then we'll go out and we'll send them all again.
So I think you're going to have to get down on your knees and pray about that, because you don't go to church.
Church is wherever you want it to be.
Alright, so I want to fill everyone in on after last week. We had some responses and comments, which were pretty lackluster. Hopefully this week we can pick it up, and I think they were just midnight stragglers. The comments. Pat Ron DeSantis wrote, "Play more disco music. I need a reason to wear high-heeled Google boots." And at Boko Yoko wrote, "Ain't no country boy. Wear your Wranglers and boots."
I think I was wearing Wranglers last week. No, I was wearing khakis, wasn't I?
Yeah, see, ain't no country boy. And your mom writes, "Play Freebird," which is all they ask for when you go to nude resorts. Just what I hear.
I don't even get that. Oh, he was having that dead bird. I gotta go over there.
Almost fans. We'll show you ours if you show us yours.
Got on work last Friday night. Got met at the door by my loving wife. She was dressed to nine and not looking back. She said, we're going out, son, and I'll take no flight. I used to be the life of the party, but now I can't seem to get my engine started. I used to be a wild man walking. Now I'm just wondering, is it me who is half-hearted? I survived the night and we made it back home, but I still ended up on the couch alone. My lovely lady, middle sexy eye. I was too damn tired to even get a little right. I used to be the life of the party. I can't seem to get my engine started. I used to be a wild man walking. Now I'm just wondering, is it me who is half-hearted? Morning rolled around and I made a mess. We were just getting started when a couple furry friends jumped up in the bed and started licking her toes. She got to laughing so hard she punched me in the nose. Oh man, I knew my glory days would fade. I just never thought that I'd go down this way. It's middle age, but it feels like the end of the line. And can we keep this story between you and me if you don't mind? Now I'm just wondering, is it me who? Now I'm just wondering, is it me who? Now I'm just wondering, is it me who is half-hearted? Hank wants to play.
Not really sure who your wife is in that song, because you're lucky if I shower and put on jeans.
Yeah? Well, that's dressed to the nines, right? I think that's dressed to the nines. So you got anything for this one? No?
Nope.
Oh, crap. Alright, well, I think it's the stuff you'd play for you to do next week. Let's do political news.
You really want to go there?
I don't know about what song I'm doing next. So this week in the news, the White House is petitioning or asking Congress to make an exception to the law to allow Donald Trump to put his face on a $250 bill. What they didn't tell you in the news this week is the White House is also petitioning Congress to put Scott Bessent's face on toilet paper. The rationale being is this way, Bessent's lips will never have to be that far away from Donald Trump's ass.
True. True. And
What else we got?
this way, they can build the ballroom they're putting together.
With a bunch of $250 bills.
Yes.
Alright, what else do I got?
I messed that up.
How'd you mess it up? I don't even mess it up. I didn't get you mess it up. Ain't so much to play. Alright, here's one. Cash Patel and Pete Hegseth walk into a bar.
I'd want to be there.
Yeah, that's all I got. That's the joke. One more. Pam Bondi was up on Capitol Hill this week, I guess giving testimony on the Epstein files. On her way out the door, an employee of CBS grabbed her, asked her if she'd considered doing a team-up with Triumph, the insult comic dog.
Almost fans. Closer than you think. Really. Like right next door.
This one's called Little Bit of Something.
That's pretty good.
A little bit of moonshine to help me to unwind. A little bit of moonshine to ease my troubled mind. A little bit of moonshine to soothe me to my soul. A little bit of moonshine until I lose control. Just up the hill past a little drugstore, turn left to the house where your grandma was born. Follow the trail into the hardwood and look for the stump where the tall oak stood. Hidden in the brush behind the billy, the old still stands there every day. Little bit of moonshine, help you to unwind. Little bit of moonshine, ease your troubled mind. Little bit of moonshine, soothe you to your soul. Little bit of moonshine, till you lose control. Let's go again. Just up the hill past a little drugstore, turn left at the house where your grandma was born. Follow the trail into the hardwood and look for the stump where the tall oak stood. Hidden in the brush behind the billy, the oak still stands there every day. So one day I still ran dry. That whole damn town. They came outside and collectively cried. Until they planted some weed. Now we just gotta give it time and sunshine. You gotta let it grow. Sometimes you gotta let it go. But we're real quiet, and if we listen really hard, we can hear those townsfolk sing. Little bit of reefer, help us to unwind. Little bit of reefer, ease our troubled minds. Little bit of reefer, to soothe us to our soul. Little bit of reefer, give us back control. I don't know though. What do you say? One more trip? Old town sake, just up the hill past a little drugstore, turn left at the house where your grandma was born. Follow the trail into the hardwood and look for the stump where the tall oak stood. Hidden in the brush behind the billy, the oak still stands there every day. But it's rusting away, just like me, rusting away. I wish each and every one of y'all a little bit of something to help you to unwind. A little bit of something to ease your troubled mind. A little bit of something to soothe you to your soul. A little bit of something to help you feel more whole. Thank y'all.